It's a Blossoms Pubcast. It's a Blossoms Pubcast. It's a Blossoms Pubcast. It's a Blossoms Pubcast.
Live from the Blossoms Pub.
Hola.
That said live from the Blossoms Pub then, didn't it? You on
Hola.
that?
Yeah. Como estamos?
Is that the old school one?
Yeah, sounds
I like that. Something nostalgic about it.
I met someone the other day, they were like, you don't do it in the pub.
Fuming.
It shattered my illusion. I was like,
You know what? I do miss us having the noise in the background.
Oh yeah, you used to have like pub
we
noise,
went to
didn't you?
town on like the first ones, didn't
That
we?
was Spanish actually, I think, wasn't it? If you
Yeah,
listen
Spanish
in.
bar sound.
Yeah.
Salami.
Yeah.
How is everyone?
Good, thanks.
Charlie's been away.
Yeah, little spontaneous one to the Basque region.
What are you doing on your phone? You
Just looking at something, sorry.
phone's away now, please.
It's actually to do with the podcast.
Okay, to do list.
Did you have a good time? Where did you go to?
I went to San Sebastian.
Where is that?
How was he?
Christ.
It's true that it's Saint Sebastian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It's for those of you who don't know, it's like the food capital of Europe.
Ah, nice.
Oh, really?
It's the highest concentration of Michelin star restaurants.
What country
Italian
is it?
restaurants.
Did you go to any?
Yeah.
Did you?
Ooh.
So you fly into Bilbao, and you have to take a bus from Bilbao
How
an
was
hour and a
Bil-
half
An hour and a half?
to Donostia, San Sebastian. And it's like this little bay. So it's got its own language, Basque, which contains loads of X's and consonants and whatever. It's dead hard to pronounce.
Really?
It's
Strange place.
like autonomous. It's like Catalan.
Yeah, I was going to say it's
Do you know what I mean?
It's French and the Basque region. They speak French there as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Because
it's-
Laporte, the football player,
Yeah.
he's from there and played for France.
Arteta's
But
from there.
now he plays for Spain.
Xabi Alonso.
Nice.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of this place.
Loads of Pep Guardiola, I think.
No, he's
No,
Catalan.
Basque,
isn't he?
but there's a mad thing about loads of managers coming from that
Region.
little region.
Yeah.
I was watching a video on that the other day.
Highly recommended if you've not been. Go for it.
Enjoyable.
Oh, sounds
Really,
You went on your
really
own,
good.
didn't you?
Went on my own, yeah.
Little solo man.
trip. Yeah.
I know a
Nice.
few people who do that. It's nice,
Yeah.
isn't it? A little.
It's not the first time, but
Won't be the fucking last, Steve.
do you know what? I met some fucking great people.
Who'd you meet?
Just characters, just like
your
sounds really
favourite?
like cunty, but you just get chatting to people, don't you? And
Well, it depends who you fucking are, doesn't it?
What do you reckon you would tell me?
I won't be speaking to anyone.
Would you go on holiday on your own?
I would go on holiday on my own, but I wouldn't now because I'm married.
Yeah.
Be weird, wouldn't it?
just a
Okay,
lot
you
of
just won't
lovely
feel like it,
people.
would you?
She'd be like, I want to go, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go on my own now, but I would have.
We had a nice moment in the Isle of Man when we walked past. We were trying to find that statue, weren't we? And there was a guy.
The Bee Gees one.
Yeah, there was just a guy, just a bloke with the motorbike helmet walking the opposite
Yeah.
way. And you were like, "Excuse me, do you know where the
Do you know where the
statue
Bee
is?
Gees
Do you know
statue
where
is?"
Yeah. And he's like, "I'm going there myself, actually." And we had a nice little chat with him for like 10 minutes.
He was sound money, him.
And do you know what? People who you walk past every day, you can form a relationship there if you want.
Yeah,
if you have a common
nice.
interest, and there's so many nice people, probably nasty people as well, but mostly nice. So I bet you've met a lot of nice people, didn't you?
A lot
You've
of nice
got to
people.
Put yourself out there.
I like speaking to. Because I climb a lot on my own, and I like speaking to people there. It's nice.
Up a wall.
Yeah. Hi mate, you alright?
You're good.
But it's nice, isn't it? Nice communities. You've got something in common. It's like imagine the conversation you had with that guy when you're in the Isle of Man.
Mm.
It's like you both got you both go and see the statue. It's already like a bang of a good
Mutual
talking
interest
point. You know
is
what I
there.
mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Same with being on holiday. Do you know what I mean? If you speak to someone, you straight away bang.
Pulled out a
is
bit
it-
of Spanish as well,
Hey?
Did you?
in a very Brent kind of way.
Go on then. I bet it was so Brent.
No, but it's amazing how you pick things back up, innit?
Yeah. So go on. Give us some Spanish then.
No, I'm not going to give you any of that. But one of the reasons I went is because, Anthony Bourdain, the chef,
Yeah.
who I'm a big fan of, he went back 3 times and he did 3 different episodes on the place. So that was one of the main reasons I went.
Nice.
Okay,
And
nice.
I've always wanted to go, so crossed it off the list.
Talk to me about the food.
Well, let's go into giving up the toast.
Whoa.
Giving up the toast. I make a well good Sunday roast. Fresh pappardelle to flowers, double O.
So,
Christ.
I was in.
Fucking hell.
San Sebastian is famous for pincho, which is basically very, very small dishes. So you go to a bar, you have a drink, you have a pincho, and it's just a small little bit of food.
Nice.
And one of the pinchos is jamon. And this is jamon iberico.
Ham on toast.
This, I asked the bloke behind the bar, I was like, can you
Shrink wrap.
shave it directly off the leg and shrink wrap it for me? So he did.
Oh, wow. So this is
Ain't
like a
not hard, is it?
custom.
It's not hard, is it? Yeah.
This
That's
is like a
30
custom-
quid's worth of ham, that.
30 quid.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, you'd be charging
Don't
it back.
child.
You'd be charging it back, wouldn't you?
Simon, actually. But if you want to try some, it's melt in the mouth. Yeah, obviously, Miles, I know you can't.
Fucking
It's all right.
should we call giving up the meat, shouldn't it?
Do you want to try some?
Of course, Josh.
Yeah?
Oh,
Guys,
no.
I'm going in. For those
On that note, let's.
for those
Sorry about
listening
that,
and
Miles.
watching,
Whoa. Before you do it, just put that down.
Make sure we don't eat loud on the mic because it's fucking
Yeah,
angry.
yeah,
Just put that
shit.
back down. 1 sec.
I fucking smell that from here.
So this.
Oh, fucking hell.
What the fuck?
Is that a symbol? What is that? A symbol bag?
Wait there, you got to put your fucking speaking to your mic, Mush.
The Basque region is famous for the beret.
Ah, okay.
And this is a Basque beret. Lolaire, it's called.
I've watched this on Travel Man.
Did you?
I think so.
With James Acast?
Is that a hat?
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's good.
Right, so.
Very funny. He puts one of them on,
You'll
doesn't
have this on at a gig, won't you? On a mad one.
What's really interesting about these is you can manipulate them to different shapes.
he? Yeah.
But I've seen so many old boys just getting about in them. Cool as fuck.
sin.
This is a cheap one.
I don't think it'll fit on my barnet.
So if you want to, do you want to wear it while you're eating
I
a
think
ham on?
so, yeah.
I think that's the rule. When you're trying the ham on, you have to wear the basket.
See that shape there?
Josh, the hat with the hair tied back is getting me, you know.
Mate, this will be a permanent fixture
Yeah.
on stage, this, you know.
Mate, Josh, you do
Mate,
look cool as
that is
fucking that, to be
cool as
fair.
fuck.
What region is
You do
this?
look fucking good in that, mate. You do look
Suits you,
good.
you know.
Chaz, what region
Fucking
is
hell,
this?
you look shit up,
Basque.
man.
So is that Spanish?
It's
What is
just,
it?
It's the right amount of curio for you
I
as
think,
well.
hang on, let me just.
Give me French vibes.
I think Josh is probably one of the only ones who can get away with it.
Oh, I'll look a fucking dickhead in it. I'll try it on though. I think you have to put the basket on when you're eating the ham on.
You have to have
Yeah.
passion.
For those who are listening and not watching, it's a beret. Very simple. Looks like a beret shape.
And for
But it's
those,
not like a military
Ham
beret.
on beret.
No.
It's got like a leather sort of rim. This is just all felt wool.
it feels really nice.
Get down, you Josh.
So for those at home, this smells amazing, by the way. And
Nice.
I'll eat away from the mic.
Before you eat it as well. No, go on.
Fucking
It's got
straight in
arsenic
that.
it.
Salty.
Shit.
Before you eat it,
Jesus.
4 days gone off, it'll be alright, won't it?
It's very
Really
jam-packed.
Do you know
really
the
warm.
funny thing about it is?
Go on.
So I said to the
Wow.
bloke behind the bar, I was like, "Can you take it on the plane?" He was like, "I don't think so, but I'll vacuum wrap it for you anyway." So what I did was I put it at the bottom of my bag,
Oh, so
and I
you
didn't
can't
have any.
take-
I didn't check in any luggage. I just put it straight through security, sailed through.
you talk because it's like
A food
they say,
product.
yeah, you're not allowed to take food products through. Like,
So you that innit? Just like black,
It's not
like
hard,
just
is it?
chancing it.
oh, honestly, it's Chaz the Chancer.
That's amazing.
Chance assault.
Whoa, don't forget
Thomas,
about
Give
the
me the
hat.
hat.
You need the hat.
Need the ham on needs the hat.
I'm gonna look a cunt in this, by the way.
I don't know, you know.
Annoyingly,
Turtleneck as well.
annoyingly, you fucking won't. I'll be the only one who looks fucking.
God, that's
stupid,
delicious.
you look more.
That works, that.
You look more French.
quite
You look
Ian-
more
It's
Basque.
quite Ian
Thanks.
Donovan.
See, Tom's wearing it more traditional.
Bit more
See, Tom.
Peaky Blinders
You're
like
wearing
that,
it more
innit?
pointy.
Should I wear it on the side though?
No, I'm gonna go for the side.
How you meant to do it?
That look good.
I've got quite a big sweet.
Go on. Anyway, eat the meat.
Fucking hell. Good that.
It does melt, doesn't it?
Good meat.
Take the hat.
I like this. It's quite school, passing the hat around.
Show and tell.
Yeah.
Lovely that.
Joe looks like a chimney sweep.
Miles, sorry, I've not got anything for you, mate.
It's all right.
Hello, sir.
You could put something else
Hello,
on, but
sir.
you know, some olives.
Cool, isn't it?
Suits you, you know.
Do you know what I mean?
Into
It's giving chimney sweep vibes. Back in the day. It's a very tasty meat, that.
I feel like smaller people suit hats more. I don't know if that's a weird thing I've just figured.
Just clocked.
Smaller people are more muscular as well, aren't you? Have you noticed?
Yeah. I can't. There's something about when tall people have hats on.
What do you think,
Don't
Joe?
work for you.
Can't explain it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Not
Not for you.
not overwhelmed by it? It's
No.
not bowled you over?
I'm weird with cured meats, aren't
Oh, yeah.
I like them.
I like that one. I'm
you-
funny with cured meats, but I like that.
No, I
What-
do like that one. Do you know what it is with cured meats?
What?
I don't want to sound horrible. I think they all taste very similar.
I'm confused as
But
what.
that
what is a
particularly
cured
nice.
meat? What's cured meat? Explain.
See, do you know, see this here? This is a black pig native
Right.
to Spain, right? And it's been fed on grains and nuts and everything, and like the finest things. And I think you can taste it within the meat.
Yeah, no, I agree
Mm.
with that. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
It
You
does
can-
taste nice. It
May
does
I?
taste. Oh yes, sorry.
You need the hat.
No, you can't eat it without that, can you? Discus. Fucking, you look quite good in it as well, man. It's the
Suits
curls.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Works, man. Farmer vibes.
I tell you what, I really like on the cured meats thing that you get. Have you ever been to the Polski Sklep in Stockport?
No.
Near where Cobden is.
Okay.
There's a Polish shop there, and they do these really thin little, like pepperami kind of things, but they're fucking delicious.
Are they?
So tasty. You can just have endless amounts of it.
So what is a cured meat then?
You can cure meats in loads of different ways.
It's cured.
It's aged basically.
Aged, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
Well, like you can cure it in
aged.
salt, can't you?
Yeah,
you can
or
cure it
air in the air.
just in the air.
Yeah.
It's like there's different methods of curing it, but
That's like the leg of a pig that's been hung.
How old is that then?
Probably about 6 months old.
Right. So it's like
gone off, fermented.
It's
Well, they
quite
have these
like
little,
like zombified then.
They have them hung up in the bar,
Corpse.
and they have like an upside down umbrella at the bottom, which catches the fat, that drips off it.
So they just hang it in the air for 6 months.
Yeah, but it'll be in like a salt chamber or something like that.
Fucking mad that.
But yeah.
Because obviously, back in the day, they had to preserve food
How does
to
it not go off
elongate
then?
it. So they used to just keep them
Well, it's like like
before fridges as well.
like pickled things.
Same thing.
Pickled thing was just purely to put it in pickle so it doesn't go off. So like, there's a lot of it. So basically,
I'm all right. I'm all right for the meat hat. Go on.
I'll take the meat hat.
but the pickled things, didn't they? And then what they used to do is or preserve it in salt or something, and they shave that off because some of it goes bad, and they sort of cut that off.
Is it an ancient way of fridging stuff?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is it before
Precisely.
fridge? It's basically a way of preserving without.
I think
Cold.
cured meats is
Yeah,
more.
they must do something because if I bought some fucking pork,
Oh, it's
From
but
the-
it's
in
a
your cupboard.
process.
yeah, do you know what I mean? And I put that in the fridge, it's gone after a few days.
Gone.
So how did they preserve?
It's about
How does
not
it
letting the
stay?
air get to it and oxidise it or something.
They
Shit,
like
something like that, innit?
they form a crust around it with
Actually-
salt, and then hang it in like a chamber, and then it just naturally cures itself.
It's a historical trial and error
It's like
way
when you're
of
embalming
preserving.
the Egyptians, when they embalmed bodies,
Yeah. And then mummified them.
preserve the body, didn't they?
Interesting.
But yeah.
Well, thanks, Chaz.
thank
was
you for
delicious.
that. It's all right.
And we learned something about curing meats.
Thank you to the pig.
There's the title.
The next one we'll do a veggie
Yeah,
one
with that
because I've seen a comment saying
So-
they need to open it up for
Yeah.
a veggie. I think it was on the
Curing
Discord.
is the process of preserving meat by adding salt, sugar, or nitrates or to fermentation, drying, or smoking. Bacteria cannot grow if there is an insufficient amount of water available for them to live on. So basically,
That's a
Scientific.
dry cured ham.
it basically draws all the moisture out so that no bacteria can grow in it to make like what you were saying about. I think that's why you have it in really thin strips. Because if you had it in big, thick strips, it'd be just really dry. Do you know what I mean? Not like tasty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it'd be fucking tough, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd just be too tough. So we have it in thin strips. You can sort of see that, when you got a bit, and sometimes it's quite hard to chew, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think it's in thin strips like that. So it's, but there we go. I just googled that, by the way. I'm not like some fucking cured meat expert all of a sudden.
Tom's Games.
Do you know what? I was thinking of doing a game.
Yeah,
Can we do one?
Tom's Games.
Do we still have the jingle?
No, there's no way, Miles. It's not
Remember
that.
the head like that? Tom's Games. I miss those animations. They were great.
It's because he's got the hat on, man.
The hat makes me hungry.
I missed the last bus yesterday to get on the flight from San Sebastian
This is so you, this.
because it was a Sunday. So I downloaded this app called Blah Blah Car, right? And basically what it is it's hitchhiking, but you pay money, basically. So it comes up all these different people who are travelling from X place to wherever. Do you need a ride? €5. So I paid this woman called Alejandra €5 to get in a car, and she took me to Bilbao Airport. It's great.
Oh,
Not hard, is it?
So it's like a taxi service, but
Yeah. But
where
like
was she going?
She was already going from Donostia to Bilbao, so she to earn a bit of extra money.
Yeah, of course, yeah, just shove in a
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
of the petrol. Like.
His boss.
Good idea, that.
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?
Hypothetical.
What would you do?
Hypothetical look.
$10 million to stand where no one has stood before.
Like the moon.
You must
Well,
find and stand in a
controversial.
naturally occurring location on dry land that no other human has stood in for all human history. Wherever you complete the task, you will know that you have. Whenever you've where would you begin your search? Rule: the location must have existed for at least 100 years.
Well,
You can't
okay,
just, so you can't just go somewhere in like fucking Dubai or something like that.
But it's got to be on the floor.
Yeah, dry. Where would you go?
And no
Couldn't
one's stood on it before.
Couldn't you technically go somewhere where, like, you know how some places are getting drowned out by water, but other places are sort of losing water, rapid, like riverbeds and stuff like that, where there was once huge rivers and now nothing. You could technically go there because that's dried out now, so it's dry land, but also and has been around for 100 years, but also
I get what you mean.
it's less likely someone stood there because it's a small.
I'm
island.
thinking maybe somewhere like the Atlantic. Is that it? Or is that an ocean?
It's the ocean.
The Antarctic.
Antarctic. Because it's always been there, but you've never been able to get there. Do you know what I mean?
Some people have gone. There's been many of explorers.
But less
gone.
people, so
I
the chances of
reckon
finding
there's somewhere that someone hasn't been stood on.
Also,
Yeah, that's
is
a good
that
point.
technically dry because it's ice?
Yeah, it's dry. You can stand on it. You're not fucking Jesus, do you know what I mean? No, it's true
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah. No,
Two
but
cents.
no, sorry. My point wasn't. I know that it's like, but then because it's ice, like it technically might not have been there for 100 years. Like that landscape 100 years ago might have melted or had more ice, so that wouldn't have actually been there. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Josh, what do you think?
I immediately went to, you know what I'm like with memes online. Do you know what I mean? With reels in particular.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Nice. Stick that in the Discord.
Yeah.
And there's a particular format that comes up, and you know Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat anymore, but you're doing it. Posts like a little bar where you can type something, and that's printed onto the video. And there's this one where it's like, y'all are the first people to ever see, and it'll be something obscene, like it'd be like a Transformers toy being put into like a gallon of beans.
Wow.
Or just something insane. You like, because no one in the world has done that
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
and documented it.
Interesting.
So I immediately went to like, well, like I could get a particular item and stand on it, and I'd be the first person ever. To
That's
do
what
that.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
More down that route. That's
Yeah.
why I said, does it have to be on the floor? Because I was thinking, like some mad roof somewhere that no one stood on.
What roof?
I thought my roof. There'll be somewhere
It's
on
got to
my
be
roof.
over 100 years old, don't it?
Right, so that wouldn't work.
My roof. Over 100 years old.
Or like you know what I mean?
1919.
But you can't claim.
Was it?
You,
1919.
Yeah, mine-
Mine's,
gas.
mine's 10.
Is it?
Yeah.
You bastard.
Damn.
In 1919. Only deeds. Checked it. I checked it.
see, my
Only
gaff
deeds.
was 1917, I think mine.
Yeah, so we could all stand on the roof.
But I was going to say, is it the same roof as 19?
It won't be. A fucking
But then
definitely
when
in.
they put the roof up, they would have stood on it probably, wouldn't they?
Exactly.
So
Yeah, there's a lot of places people have been. It's interesting to
Yeah.
think. As many people as there are, the world is still big.
And there's weird things, isn't it? Like, you know, like my chimney stack, for example, in my house. That's definitely been there for
Yeah, the whole time.
that long now, yeah.
Chimney sweep.
Did someone actually stand on the top of it?
yeah, that's exactly what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
Yeah.
Definitely.
kind of
Chimney
shit.
sweep.
I don't know if they would have stood on the
Of course
top
they
of
would
it.
have. I would. They're not going to be like, I'm not standing on
Chimney
that.
sweeps, like, they weren't necessarily, they didn't just crawl up the chimney and go through the top, did they?
No,
They
exactly.
They crawled up and put the brush through, but
No.
then crawled back down.
I reckon a chimney sweep has stood on your chimney. It's a funny one, isn't it?
What was your answer?
I thought just some big ice.
Oh, you said Antarctic.
Yeah.
didn't you?
I don't think
Chaz?
ice counts. I don't think ice counts.
What did you
There's
think?
some hot places, I reckon, that people haven't been.
Yeah, like in the Sahara.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
then again- Again, the sand shifts.
The sand would shift.
I've got too many sub questions for the question.
Can I also just make this really
This is
way
fucking-
too
People
far?
are going to be listening. What the fuck? Chaz is already losing his shit.
Everything that's ever existed sort of always has.
You're saying that with that fucking cap on.
Do you know what I mean? You know, in terms of like we're
So philosophical.
Yeah,
isn't it?
you know, everything-
Whatever Josh says now, he's going to be like, I'm going to see it as well more intelligent than
Well,
it actually is because of the hat.
It's Camus, innit?
everything that is just like the energy from the Big Bang. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So technically, we are all as one. So you can't stand anywhere that isn't part of you.
Mm.
It's quite, yeah.
Anyway.
Power of now, man.
So
Nah.
we're not getting $10 million then.
No.
Nah, I think I'd just
we couldn't-
I think I'd just say I can't be arsed. Just keep the $10 million. I don't
Is
want
there
to
anywhere,
stand where someone's
is there anywhere in
stood.
this country, do you reckon?
Yeah,
There must be, yeah.
they will be.
No one's ever
100%.
stood.
Yeah, there'll be places like on like mad rocks, like halfway down a cliff face,
Trees.
in fucking Dover and shit. Do you know what I
Trees.
mean?
What about trees?
Just go back to the question. What age is it? 100 years?
Yeah.
So no one stood there for 100 years?
No, it's in like, so no
It
one's
has to be
ever
a-
stood there.
Do you know what you
Ever,
could do?
but you can't do like, I said Dubai because it's been like built recently, for example. So it has to be something that's
Do you know what you could
been
do?
around.
Like Josh said, the trees end. Like, you know when someone chopped down that sycamore gap tree?
Mhm.
You could stand on the stump there.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
no
no,
one stood here
that's a
before, and
good
that's
one.
over 100, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
that's really clever.
But it's like so many trees are hundreds of
millionaire.
years old.
You're a millionaire.
Are you giving me the money?
I'm fucking fun.
Great. That
Yeah.
was, Tom, did you find a game?
Well, I had one. It was similar to. I think I've probably done it before, but
Fuck it, do it again. Let's reintroduce.
no, I heard it on Gary Neville's podcast, but I'd
Ooh.
seen it before. You remember Inside the Actors Studio? Did you ever watch that?
No.
No.
It was like basically they'd interview like famous actors at this like university thing on YouTube, and they'd all be students in there of like budding actors and
Mhm.
actresses who would ask questions, blah blah blah. They talk about their life and shit, but they'd always ask the same 10 questions like at the end, which were like philosophical
Mm.
things. So I can just ask you a few of these if you want,
Yeah,
please.
fuck
I
it,
thought
let's
it was
go into it.
interesting.
Miles, go on, sing a jingle for Tom's game.
Tom's Games.
Reverb.
Okay, we'll go around the room.
You say the person you're addressing.
Miles, we're gonna go. Each person can answer the question.
Oh, nice.
What is your favourite word?
Is everyone answering
So it's not
the same
necessarily a
question?
word that I'd say all the time, but my favourite word, I don't know. I quite like it when. I don't know. I actually don't know. I've never thought of that.
Okay, I'll come back to you, Josh. Do you have a word?
Pultritudinous. Which
Nice. What does that mean?
It's like something of extreme beauty.
Say it again.
Pultritudinous.
Nice.
But it's weird because it sounds quite horrible.
Yeah.
You know, like it's got that sort of repugnant kind of
Poultry,
vibe,
yeah,
or
yeah.
repulsive, but pultritudinous.
A definition again, please.
It's something of great beauty.
Charlie?
I'm going to go down the pultritudinous route and say petrichor.
Ah, nice.
I knew it, yours. I knew that was
Is that
your
the
favourite.
smell of rain
I've
when
said
it's
that before.
warm?
Yeah,
Is
it is.
that right?
Yeah, it's like it's quite Japanese in it because the Japanese have got mad words to describe things.
I thought of that word, to be fair.
They
It's
are.
a nice word. Joe? Doesn't have to be technical.
No, I'm split between two.
Go on.
And there's one that's like a Sonda, which I think the meaning is like
The Japanese car brand. Oh, sorry, Honda.
nice. But and it means, you know, when you walk past someone or you see someone and you realise that they're also thinking as well. You know, because you walk past people every day and just sort of,
Oh, yeah, I get that all the
do
time.
you know what I mean? Yeah, and that's got a meter with Sonda. And when I first heard that word, I was like, I like Sonda.
Sonda.
It's quite a neat, but it was that. And if you're listening to this pod or watching it and there's small kids, cover their ears now. The other one's a cunt. Fucking
Oh,
like
you're
that.
ruining the next one of the
Oh,
questions.
sorry. I fucking love that word.
So sonda means like if you're looking at someone, you're thinking they're also thinking.
They're also thinking.
I had a moment of that yesterday on the plane.
and it's weird because everyone has it, but it's like, because you normally, you know, you go through life busy, you're thinking, everyone's very insular at some moments, and you don't really think, oh, actually, they're thinking, or they're doing something,
It's like
they're busy doing their, like, what are they doing now? Like, I'm going here, what are they doing? And
Yeah.
I think that quite often. I think
it's
of
a
people.
weird feeling that.
I always think everyone's got
Do you
their
want,
own little.
Let me fucking double check that's the right fucking thing.
I always think everyone's got their own life going on. They've got their own point of view. And if you could plug everyone's head into a telly, there'd be loads of tellies. Like with loads of like, there'd be 8 billion tellies with everyone's view on it. And you're just your view.
Yeah.
Like
Good way of looking at it,
is that like an empathetic thing? I don't know, but
Yeah,
everyone is a person. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And we should care for each other. My favourite word is thank you. Because I like
2 words.
Thank you.
thanks.
But thanks.
Thanks. It's nice for people to be
This is
good
mad what I'm
mannered.
reading now.
Did you get the word wrong?
No. So basically, there's loads of meanings for it because it's a made up word. So it's not
Those all
actually.
of them
It's
are,
not
aren't
actually like a. So there's some meanings that people say like it's to probe or test something, to probe something, and then like there's another dictionary here, definition meaning noun, the feeling one has of realising that every other individual one sees has a life full and real as one's own. Do you know what I mean? That's the way that's what I thought
We
it was.
are as one.
And that's one that keeps coming up a lot. But the other one that keeps coming up a lot is to probe, which I'd say I didn't know.
What's the
I always
spelling of
thought it
this,
was that.
Joe? Sonder?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how it.
Do you know? Because when I had a moment of sonder yesterday, there was a woman on the next aisle, and I could see her like looking around, thinking, and I was thinking, I wonder what she's thinking right now.
Going through your head. Yeah, it's
And the
weird.
next second, she pulled out a bag of Haribos and offered them to her husband. So she must have been thinking, oh, my husband must want a little sweet here.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
Nice, that, isn't it?
She could have been
Sonder.
like- or she could have been like, how can I open these Haribos without offering one? Fuck it, I'm just going to have to offer him one.
Question 2.
Sonder. Wait there, you didn't pick your fucking...
I did. It was
You
thanks.
said thanks.
Thank you.
Good manners.
Thank you.
Good manners. That's not your favourite word, is it really?
I don't really use words, do I? No, I don't. I'm not.
It can be a sound. then.
I'm the
What's
least.
your favourite sound?
Thank you to the pig.
Thank you to the pig. In homage to the pig. Question 2.
Ham on homage.
Question 2.
Nice.
What is your least favourite word?
Honestly, I don't do words. I like genuinely like they don't offend me. They don't bother me. My least favourite word. I don't have honestly. It's
It's gonna be something like something like knickers or moist. Fucking hate them.
Whoa.
You can't put them two words together.
Oh, so yeah, no, that
Delete-
fucking
bleep that.
That's fine,
you
it's fine.
being fucking
Bleep
rude.
that out. No, it's a good
you being
example.
rude, that. No, but like
Fuck off! You say knickers and moist back to back.
you're putting them in the sentence.
No,
I
it's
didn't.
fine.
Knickers isn't a nice word. It's a horrible word. Do you know what I
You
mean?
can't beat that out.
No, you can. Knickers. Sophia says, like, Joe, like, she calls my boxers like knickers. She'll be like, Joe, like, you know, if you're doing the washing or something, it's like, Joe, your knickers are there. But I hate the word knickers.
Knickers.
Oh no! Oh crap!
And then completely
Let me think.
separate, like
Send me under.
that, full fucking stop, a new sentence, another disgusting word is moist. That's a fucking horrible moist.
I don't mind that.
Oh,
There is
it's
a word I
fucking
don't
awful.
like
Go on.
that. I can't remember what it is. So let's move on. It'll come to me.
Go on, Josh.
They are hard questions to be
Tell you what.
fair.
Splunk is a horrible word.
Splunk.
Splunk. Splunk.
What's Splunk?
I don't know how I made that up. Splunk doesn't sound
I'm like,
nice.
no, it's onomatopoeia.
Yeah.
It's spelunk.
Spelunk.
It's the correct term for cave dwelling.
What is that?
Spelunking.
Fuck.
What's a cave dweller?
Check it out.
I don't know. I wanted to.
Spelunking. Let's Google it now.
How do you know that?
I have mine.
Right.
I've got a few thingies here.
Go on.
So go on, Josh.
Given my phobia of it, vomit.
Oh
I
man,
hate that
yeah.
word.
I hate that word.
There we go. Spelunking, the exploration of caves, especially as a hobby.
Wow.
Neil spoke of the fuck.
Oh, when you crawl in
Oh.
caves.
Not to be confused with.
Yeah.
Spelunking, nice.
Just squelch is another one that some people say they hate.
I don't mind
I
squelch.
don't mind
I
squelch.
quite like squelch. February's another one.
Oh, it's because
I
of the.
February.
It's because of the R. Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Go on, Chaz. What's yours?
I don't know. Drip.
I just, you know, when you say drip, I immediately think of an intravenous one.
Oh,
Nice.
I don't think of
You know what's
like
not very nice?
water. I
Raindrop.
go straight to medicine.
Yeah.
blood.
Blood.
Yeah, blood's not nice, is it? I'd like the word nice.
Nice.
You're happy.
Nice.
aren't you? You're happy.
Nice. There's a
Nice.
song there.
Nice.
Mm.
That's nice.
Like head lice.
No, nice.
Yeah, but like
But do
lice.
you like lice?
Don't mind lice. It's got a purpose. Like nice is like shit. Things that are nice are always a bit shit, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? If someone goes, "Oh, he's nice,"
Oh, that
or
was nice.
they're nice.
I just don't think you're very nice. So.
I've been called nice.
Yeah, but do you not think it's a bit?
Nah.
You see,
Meh.
you know a lot of words. I don't. I'd say nice. That's nice. That nice one.
I probably use the word nice, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what I'm saying
Is it the sound of the
no,
word
there's
or
better
the meaning?
There's better words than
No, it's not the
nice.
meaning.
Is what I mean.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did you get in your English exam at school? I got a C, so I'm going to be saying nice. What are you going to be saying? Fucking poetry.
No, it's pretty cool. I got a C.
No, but it's only when you think about it. I will use the word nice. I probably got it in some of my songs.
What's a better word for nice?
Well, it depends what you're describing, doesn't
Go on
it?
then,
Lit.
Joe.
Lovely. I prefer the
Lovely.
word
Lovely.
lovely.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Lovely.
so you mean you
Lovely.
can
That's
carry
nice.
you can carry the meaning of it
Yeah,
better.
I just don't
You-
think
you
it
can-
what I mean is I don't think the word holds much weight.
Yeah.
So if someone said, "Oh, they're
that's nice.
nice," I would be like, I wouldn't want someone to describe me as nice.
You
But,
won't want
if,
to.
but if someone says nice, you're not like I don't
When-
like
what
that.
about-
No, if you say like nice one,
But
but
Yeah.
I mean using
what-
it as a
what
describer.
You
about-
wouldn't want
what
someone
if
to
I
describe
said-
a song as nice, would you?
Oh, that song's nice. No.
But what if I said?
I'd rather
what-
it was shit.
What if I said, "Oh, I've met him. He's such a nice lad."
I'd be questioned. I'd be like,
Nah,
what do
because
you
you
mean?
said such a.
Is that you?
the such
yeah,
a
but-
Sound. I'd prefer such a sound.
Is,
like.
yeah, but
person, yeah,
is that you?
Well, that's just my taste.
Yeah, no.
Well,
yeah.
no, yeah, but is it someone like me who doesn't, is not very, I don't even know if the word is illiterate, is that the word? I don't know many words. Is that because you think I can use better words than nice, but actually just don't know any better words than nice?
You do know more words than
Yeah,
nice.
but I would never use them. I would never put the
No, I
effort.
don't
even
know.
you're a
Maybe it's just.
thesaurus, but you know what I mean?
I
You know
think
better
no, like
words
Joe
than
said. I think if you said it like that,
Is
you
it an
could.
intelligence thing? Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't think so. I think you could. If Joe said, "Oh, he's such a nice lad," that would be like. I think you could use it in that way.
context. Yeah.
But say, I've heard people. I've
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
people
it was quite
talk
nice.
about the relationship, say, and say they're talking about why they broke up, and they go, "Oh, he was dead nice, but it
Oh, I
just
know what you
wasn't
mean, yeah,
right."
yeah.
I'm like,
the but.
the nice bit, like, do you know what I mean? It's like it's not quite there.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm
There's
saying?
something missing.
Yeah, that's the way I'm into it.
Go on,
I've never thought of that.
Next question.
I've only thought of it once I've heard other people talk and use it in certain
Yeah.
scenarios.
I always
do
say
you know what I mean?
nice. I feel sad now.
No, you don't need to.
Go on.
It's all taste.
Add
innit?
an R and it's much nicer.
Nice.
Nicer.
Nice.
Question 3.
Nice. I just said nice. Then it's nice. Go on. We've said nice. Nice, not a word.
Yeah. I'm going to
anymore.
skip a few of them out just to get it. What's your favourite curse word? So he's American. What's your favourite swear word?
Cunt every day.
Oh,
of the week.
cunt. 100%.
So good. It just actually fucking hits, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It still blows my mind that people get offended by swearing.
Yeah, I'm with
Like,
you
it
on that.
actually blows
Shite's
my
good, innit?
mind.
Yeah.
Shite.
I quite like prick.
Yeah, prick.
Oh, you fucking prick.
Yeah.
But it has to be, I think it needs, prick's a good one, but it needs another word to back it up.
Prick.
It's like it needs a mate, do you know what
I
I
think
mean?
fuck's just classic.
Yeah,
innit?
fuck's good.
Shit. Just shit is good.
Shit. Yeah.
Twat's a good one.
Twat. I like
It's an
twat.
underdog
You know,
twat, isn't it?
Yeah.
We started saying, well, again, it's just Tommy Harrison's fault. We started saying crap a lot. I remember.
Nice.
I went to help decorate, like paint his studio when he first got it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy some overalls. You know, Tommy was like, yeah, I need to find some crap clothes to wear.
Crap is pre-watershed, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
you could hear that on the radio. People would
You could
say
get away
that.
with
You
it,
could
yeah.
get away with it, you know.
Crap.
It's on the edge.
Maybe we should put a warning before this bit in case people are listening with kids and that. Oh yeah, this is your. But you
No, I understand you don't want your little one to be swearing all the time because
Yeah.
there's a commonplace.
weirdly, I'm not offended by language at all in that way. Like
Just words.
I
innit?
think it's a good way to express yourself and being completely honest. I see it as the other way. Do you know what I mean? I quite like it. I think it shows a bit of character and a bit of depth. Do you know what I mean? It's not
But
like
then again, going back to the nice word, have we learnt less words because we just swear?
probably, but
Yeah.
fuck them.
No, what I find mad is when you meet people who actively don't swear. Because I think everyone in my life swears.
Yeah.
Like my parents swear. Your parents swear. Who are my in-laws? All those lot swear. My wife swears. So it's like
It's a bit
no one around me is
Victorian.
like reining it in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas you meet people and you can tell they don't swear. I notice it sometimes
Yeah, I'm on
when they
that.
won't have dropped in like a swear word. I'm like, oh. Or they actively, when you would go, oh fuck or something, they swerve it to another word, and I'm like,
Oh, Boulder Dash.
Great game.
It's interesting though,
But
isn't
it's
it?
each to their own. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, that's fine, and I'm not going to do
Yeah.
it because I'm.
I think
I
there's
do like-
levels. I think you swear a lot, and I think sometimes, maybe it's an ADHD thing. I feel like you've put too many fucks in a sentence.
I just don't even.
There's definitely a rhythm
just don't
to
even
it.
notice.
Do you
I
know?
just don't
No,
even
it's more.
notice.
Yeah, it's more like it's so habitual to you. You just say it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If like you'd be like, but when the fucking and outside with the fucking lights, and we were doing this, and it's fucking, you know what I fucking mean? And you'll do it like that many times, and I'm
Weird, I
like,
just don't even fucking notice I'm doing it. Really. I actually don't know I'm doing it.
You need a counter, like a
But
fuck counter.
do you know what? I get it. I get it in terms of a respect level. To be honest,
Yeah, I
like,
get
do you know
that.
what I mean? Certain places you're not going to go in and go, where the fuck are you? Fucking.
No,
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
I
do
actually
get
admire
it.
someone, like if I'm speaking to him and they don't slip any swear word in, I'm like, wow, how the hell do you do that? Do you know what
But
I
it's
mean?
weird because then
I wouldn't
we've
swear
done-
heavily in like a.
we've
I
done-
wouldn't if I was on a flight
Public
and we were
place.
having like a full-on conversation and there was loads of people around.
Yeah, we don't. I
I'd
don't
rein
think,
it in.
I don't think
wouldn't-
any of us do really.
I remember me and
Read
Liam
the room.
Healy.
You read the room.
Yeah,
don't you?
read the room.
Me and Liam Healy on the way to we had got a bus from Offie to New Mills, and we're picking up a camera because we did a gig in like a fucking. There you go. where did we do this gig now? It was in like a cricket club or something like that. And he filmed it, left his camera anyway. We were on this bus. We were just speaking as we do. Didn't realise we were swearing every 2 words. And there was an older couple in front of us, and he turned around and said, "Excuse me, do you mind stop swearing as much?" And we felt so bad.
Oh.
And that is when I
I
kept
thought you were
swearing.
going to say you told him to fuck off.
I just remembered when.
No, we generally felt really bad, but like
I
that's,
mean,
but
on
like,
a-
I think that's been around. It's just
Yeah.
not.
On a respectful level, I do
Understanding.
get
That's
it.
why, like Chaz said, I'd read the room. Amongst my own people and friends, I swear a lot because it's kind of...
Well,
I don't
it's just
swear. If
second
I don't
nature,
swear if there's kids there. I don't swear.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
we're all like, because I'm thinking like, how many we've done countless live interviews on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
That's
you
when you
None
have
of
to
us,
say
none
that
of us
yourself.
have ever swore
No.
on the radio live. Do you know what I mean? Like, and we've fucking
True
hell, we've done
professional.
so many.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've never ever swore. So it's
Like
like,
you're actively thinking about it then.
I think Jeffy.
yeah, you just know, don't you? You
Old
just,
school that.
Maybe
But
we
it's
should do a week
interesting.
of when we start
Like-
rehearsing like a swear thing and
Swear jar.
and see how many we do. Just as a laugh.
I'm not counting that. Someone else do it. Chaz, you do it.
I can't be asked.
I can't be asked.
It's
Oh,
not. It's
well,
not going to work.
let's
Is
just
it?
fuck it off. Right, next question.
Should we actually do it for a laugh?
No.
No,
Would
it's
be
not going to work.
interesting.
That'll do. That's enough questions, isn't
No,
it?
one more. I like that.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
good, that.
Tom's games.
Yeah, Tom's
Right.
game's fun.
games. Have we got the jingle to put back in there?
It's
I'll
just
sort it
Joe's voice in verb, isn't it? Tom's games.
It's
No,
not.
I thought it was you, Tom.
Nah,
It's
mate.
Joe.
Tom's games.
Nah, mate, it's me.
I can do it
Nah,
within
mate.
Premiere
Nah.
Pro. Have you been on Premiere Pro recently? It's updated. It's gone quite Fisher Price. They've made it a lot better.
I saw some which it looks like there was.
The audio lines, you can clip them and then do effects per. It's a lot easier now.
Yeah.
It's boring shit,
This is
but
boring shot. This
yeah,
one.
it's become a lot easier.
Right, last one. What sound or noise do you love?
I like the,
The
sound,
sound
of rain.
of love.
I've
sound
started
of
putting rain
Oh, I
on my
love
telly
it.
Can't
Smells.
beat rain, can
Telly.
you?
Sound of rain's great.
because I've realised the auto power off's on, but I can dim my telly dead low.
Oh, I
So
love
I've
that.
got YouTube after 4 hours goes off, the inside of a car looking out into the wilderness with fake rain going on.
I would fuck the rain off and just have the wilderness.
Like you can't just like pick and choose. It's just got that on it. But rain.
Oh, do you know what I love?
Rain is good. Rain's up there, isn't it?
Mine's in Happy Valley.
Leaves crunching. The sound of
No, just there's a bit you know, we always sit at the tree then, and you can hear the birds and you can hear the river at the same time. So it's like wildlife, but you can hear like the birds and the river, that mixture.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got it on
That's a
my
nice
do you want to hear it?
Come on then.
I've got it on my voice notes.
That was fucking cheap, that man.
That was good.
I want to hear that back already.
That one where they had fucking. There we go. What, quid?
Do you know what's
Quid. Fucking hell, just put my hand in the jamon.
Is that yours? Get that on free sound.
You'll make a load of cash.
It's good that. I just imagine you start doing.
Is this when you earthed yourself?
I do it every day, Mum.
Muddy
Yeah.
feet?
Yeah, it's pretty hanging, but so
I did it this morning, to be fair.
What, earth yourself?
Well, on the fake grass in the garden.
No, it's not. It's not
On the plastic?
It's not
Yeah.
earthing that. It's not,
Yeah, it was
it has
the
to be-
closest I had to it.
No, you concrete. I don't know, plastic. You need to get on the earth, man.
Right,
I know,
Chaz.
but I didn't have the
I'm
choice.
thingy now. I'm like
Enough of you.
there with it.
Favourite sound?
I like the sound of Blossom's new album. Gary. Miles is going to put the link at the bottom to pre-order. So
Miles, do this.
Well
Miles, do that. Fuck
Well
that.
done. Do you know what, that was going to be one though, but like that when we first ever kick into something like a tune after a while, I do love that. You know when we come in the room or
What,
like
the sound of the click?
no, but you know like when it's in like the other day when we came in here and we played What Can I Say, and it was the first time we played it. We didn't have a click or anything like that. It was feels boss, doesn't it? Sometimes when you first get into it, like
Yeah.
I do love that.
can I just interject, Josh? Sorry.
Of course.
If you want a real sound from me,
Mm.
a really pretentious sound.
Fart.
I think everyone will agree with me here. The sound of
I don't know, man.
the sound of sofrito cooking.
Sizzling.
Yeah.
What's that?
Boss.
What's sofrito?
Carrots, onion.
Carrots, onion, celery.
Yeah.
I'm confused. What's sofrito?
The base of any,
the base of most fucking dishes, isn't it?
the smell and the
Didn't know it was
sound
called
is
that.
It's
beautiful.
what the
Italian,
Italians
yeah.
call it that.
Or the French call it mirepoix.
Nipple.
No idea.
Carrots, onion, celery.
Loads
it's the
people-
base of a lot of
base
dishes,
loads
right?
of stuff in it.
No, I know. Yeah, I just didn't know I had a name.
Yeah.
Fairs.
What would
Sizzle.
you call it?
Just call it. Just fucking. Don't know.
A quid.
We're gonna be rich, boys. Go on, Josh, yours.
I've actually found a little snippet of here.
Oh, it's gonna be like.
screaming.
Josh, your favourite's a screaming child, isn't it?
Have you heard the song I made called "Ban Coughing Children"?
Ban
coughing children.
No,
You made it on a fly, didn't you?
Made it on a
Weirdly
flight.
enough, like like babies crying and stuff like that, it doesn't like pierce my ears as much as I thought it would. I've gotten a bit better with it. You know, some people like
Yeah,
yourself, it's
well,
like you can't handle it. I listen, I'm like, oh, bless them.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
It's meant to do that to
Yeah.
you. It's like scientific, so
Yeah,
you go and then tend
Like,
to
I'm actually like, I
that's
wanna,
why it does
like,
pierce your ears.
yeah.
Like, you can't ignore it.
This is Ban Coughing Children, made on a flight in. I think it was last year, when we were in Italy.
Quite Sega.
Have you got a sample of the coughing?
No, this was just to drown out the screaming.
It's quite
O'Neill on the bass or something on that.
No, she was just
Do you know
next
what that
to me.
reminds me of? Josh, play that again.
it's quite
No, I've got-
Japanese in ways.
I've got it in my head. This is like you're in science in like year 8, and it's like the Big Bang was
the
this.
instructional videos.
Yeah. Oh, they're like really 90s. Do you know what I mean?
It's like black background. He's like white lab coat.
Graphics are shit.
That's shit. That's class.
Yeah, just
like
Mars.
speaking to her like a
They've
little.
been trying to get to
You're
Mars.
speaking to like a
for
little
years.
animated thing with dead
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like, what do you think? And he's like, I think.
I know it comes on dead loud on like the remote, and then the teacher turns it off, turns the lights, and you're all like that. Fucking
this
hell, that's
one?
just throwing me back. That.
Do you remember this one, Chaz?
What's it called?
We were talking about.
What can I say?
Yeah, we were talking about me writing a will. Talking about. What was it?
I said put it into a tune.
Have you written a will? £50 will writing.
People are listening to this like, what the?
Mate, you
Still got the hat on.
You sounded so like your dad there.
He's still got
Still got the hat on. Fucking strawberries.
Still got the meat hat on.
The meat
The meat hat. It's a Curio episode, this one.
The prognosis is not looking good, Mr. Junior. Have you written a will?
This next bit's your dad.
£50 will writing.
School of Great Moor.
No, it's Harrods on the A6. It says on the window, £50 wills.
Every time we go off the bus outside it, you go, you know what goes there, don't you?
Oh, good. Have you got how many tunes? Maybe we should make this a section if you've got loads of tunes like that.
What, on GarageBand?
Yeah.
Let me have a look, see if we've got anything
I
else.
did it on a high. That was good, that.
What's this one here?
No, I'm just saying we should maybe keep it a section.
Right, move on.
Should we go into some fan bits?
This is the fan bit. This is the fan bit.
Jesus. Go on,
You sound like your dad then. Jesus.
Go on, Miles, you do the first one.
Oh God, it's
Oh,
so
no.
good.
Right then.
Good that I've cried. Needed that.
From James Bergen. Hi lads. Been a fan since hearing reasoning why back. I was waiting for him to fuck up. Been a fan since hearing reason why back in 2018 and saw you for the first time on your first Manchester night last tour. Been looking forward to this album for a good few months now, and after hearing the first 2 tracks, I can't wait for its release. Thank you.
Thank you.
Myself and my mum listened to Gary for the first time together,
Gary.
and immediately both said it reminded us of the Beatles because of the unique concept like Yellow Submarine and Walrus.
That's ace.
Yeah, that's great. I'll take that. Also, cannot stop bopping my head to What Can I Say? It's class. Roll on bank holiday weekend in August. Can't wait to see you again. Oh, thank you, James.
Thank you.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
Very
just
nice.
we
A
have
few
that.
people have said McCartney in that reference in terms
That's
of
a good reference
silly-
to have, isn't it?
Conrad said it, didn't he, when you wrote it?
Yeah.
Our manager said to Tom, I remember you saying it to Tom, he said, that really reminds me of like something the
I saw,
Beatles would write about. Like they heard like a mad story and you just wrote about it.
I remember him when we did the demo for Care For. Conrad said it sounded really McCartney.
Yeah.
Great that.
Thank you.
Do you want me to read the next one?
Sure.
What a nice message.
Tilly Bell. Tilly Bell's a nice name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tilly Bell Robinson. Hi. Please, can you say happy 21st birthday to my brother Hector? Happy birthday from one Joe to a Hector.
Hector's a strong name, isn't it?
21st birthday.
Don't get many Hectors.
Hector.
No, you
Quite a
don't.
cool name, that.
We watch the Pubcast every week without fail. It's our favourite show. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have both been fans since the early days and have all your albums and loads of merch. Thank you. Fingers crossed you can make this happen. Oh, well, I've just done that, so thank you. Also, got me wondering, do you guys have any particular fond birthday memories? Thanks so much and lots of loads from our two only Australian fans.
We
Great.
cannot afford to tour your country. Thank you.
Tilly Bell, P.S. Love Gary. Hate it. Permanently stuck in my head.
have it permanently stuck
Oh,
in
sorry.
my head.
And can't wait for it. The new album.
Love Gary. I hate it.
Hate it. No, I thought she was saying hate it stuck in, because I hate that when it's stuck in your head permanently. Anyway, thanks Tilly Bell.
Fond birthday memories. Ooh, let's have
I
a
went to
think.
A&E once. Well, it wasn't particularly fun, but that's the only time I've been, touch wood.
Wow, what for?
Have you only been A&E once?
Yeah, I've been fucking low. I've cracked my head open like 5.
That's what
I've been quite often.
I was playing tin can baseball
Comes it
with
up
my
to?
cousin and it hit me in the head.
Tin can baseball.
Yeah, replace a baseball with a tin can, basically.
Class.
It's what you do when you're a kid.
I can think of one.
Go on.
Birthday.
One of my fondest ever birthdays was when we was all in Paris
Yes.
for the Paul Smith fashion show,
Great, that.
That was amazing.
It was really nice.
and we just
I've
come
got
in,
one as well.
flown in from a festival. Beautiful.
When we were at Niagara Falls for my birthday.
We
Do you
planned
remember
it,
that?
didn't we? Planned it for your birthday.
I
I forgot that was
nice.
your birthday.
Yeah, and I was filming one because I made
Maiden of the Mist.
Maiden of the Mist.
thing.
Ooh,
And we went on. Remember, we had all that footage of us piss wet through on that thing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
That was a nice
That was
birthday.
nice. We usually have good birthdays when
I
we're
thought of
away.
one for you. If you can remember
mine
it
was
yourself.
we played in, was it Romania?
Yeah.
Romania on my
I was
birthday.
going to say, weirdly, we were really not looking forward to that because just after Castlefield Bowl won it, and we were a bit like, oh, it's tomorrow's
And
birthday.
also,
we should stay at
because
home.
sometimes, to be honest, now if I have a birthday, I know it's going to be good when we've got a gig 'cause it's sound. But yeah, festival, we've never been to the country before, I don't think, and it could be a bit hit and miss how we received, but received quite well. Received a cake.
Oh, yeah.
Chemical Brothers said, did they give us a cake?
Yeah,
Or have I
you
made
bottle
that
of
up?
champagne.
You got your bottle
Bottle
of
of
champagne.
champagne. Watch Chemical Brothers, that was really good.
Mole came to watch it with us as well.
Yeah, Mole just popped
a mole
up.
came up and went, happy birthday, and I went, oh, nice one. I went, this is good.
Happy
And it was
It's
a
birthday,
really good
Romanian,
time.
man. So what did it say?
I don't know what Romanian. What language is Romanian? Do
Probably
they have
that.
their own language?
I think it's Romanian.
Is it?
I don't
I know
actually
what you mean though, because sometimes they could speak the
Well,
same
Spain
as another
speak,
country.
what's it called? Bark. What they are? What's that country called that you went to?
Basque.
What's it called? Basque. They speak
San
Basque.
Sebastian.
They speak Basque. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know, do I? Next.
Class.
Do you want me to...
Well, it's my 30th this year. I don't know what to do. So
Wait, let me to see.
Joe, fond birthdays.
Oh, shit, sorry, we're still on birthdays, aren't we?
It is Romanian, is the language. I thought that.
Quickly.
My favourite birthday one, Amsterdam.
In the rain.
Cheers.
Amsterdam,
Nice.
when we were there touring and Katie,
Love Amsterdam.
my sister, surprised me with a really
Oh
nice
yeah, I
hotel.
remember that.
Wait, didn't we
And
surprise
Sophia
you
came.
with Sophia?
Yeah, Sophia
Yeah,
came.
that was
Sophia
nice.
came over.
Here's
and
your partner.
Yeah, no,
Tom-
it was nice.
Joe, we were. It was a massive tour, and Wolfie and Tom and everyone, they were like, "Oh, we've got an interview at this hotel." So we went there to the hotel.
You know.
I remember sitting in the lobby, and
Remember that?
I think I said as well, like, "I fucking love to have a night in here." I was like, because we've been on the bus for like sort of 3 weeks. I was like, I just fucking love a proper nice night in a
Decent
proper
bed.
hotel. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I was like, I'd fucking love it. And then around the corner came Sophia.
Oh, Kate came with Sophia as well.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
she?
And I was like,
I
oh,
remember
and they
that.
were like,
Fucking hell.
and Katie was like, happy birthday. I've bought you a room here. And I was fucking buzzing.
Nice
Really
that.
nice memory. And also Deaf Institute. But yeah, Deaf Institute 21st birthday. That
When
was
we played.
Yeah, even though I had to load out all the gear, so you got pissed.
Right, that was everyone on it.
Yeah,
Next
nice.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
This is from Lewis BG. Have you considered doing a full album playthrough at Gorilla and doing some sort of competition for tickets, considering how small the capacity is? If you do, I think I should get some credit for giving you the idea.
No, he means
Lol.
get some tickets.
All right.
That's what he said there, hasn't he?
Yeah, do you know
If you
what?
do, I think I should get some. You know, tickets for the gig.
My apologies. Yes.
Fucking hell, we've all fucked
Lewis
up.
Is
Hamilton.
this for
Now we're
us?
talking
Is this for you? Do you know what I mean?
Do you know
No,
what's-
he's saying gorilla because of Gary, innit?
Well, it's-
Of course.
shit, I didn't even
was
put that-
re-
I've
I
seen a
was-
few
together.
people say that.
I know,
you know.
I was really shocked that when we'd been speaking about everything to do with this album, we never once mentioned anything to do with Gorilla.
I know.
Even though with the Gary thing, I don't know why.
Well, Lewis, maybe we'll speak.
Hold off a minute. Hold off a minute. I'm Going West. Is that venue always been called Gorilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never put
Two and two together.
Yeah, I've never put the thing of a gorilla to the name Gorilla.
I think
Wow,
it's because he doesn't have any Gorilla merchandise there.
It's just the name.
holy
Isn't it?
hell,
Yeah.
that is
Hey,
sent
Joe,
me
it's a good
under.
idea.
It is a good idea.
We've thought about doing album playbacks, haven't we? Whether it's at Gorilla or not, we don't know. But
Play through, he said.
sorry, that.
He means us play live a gig.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I
I'm
thought he meant.
struggling to understand this.
I thought he meant like an album playback.
No,
like
he
playing
said-
back the album.
He said album playthrough. Full album playthrough.
Yeah, I mean, probably not. But who knows? Maybe it'd be good. It's a good idea. It's a nice
Would be
idea.
good.
Gorilla is a good venue for the
It's-
We've done it. We
smaller
did it
ones,
cool like you.
intimate ones. We did 2 in one day, didn't we?
Yeah.
Upstairs at Gorilla.
Oh yeah, the bloody dressing room's tiny, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Do you want me
So,
to
yeah.
read one from Sam Mellor?
Yeah, go on then.
Sounds like an estate agent. That
This one's from Sam Mellor.
What was mine? Like Andrew Lawson.
Yeah.
That was good. That. I just made up an estate agent.
Hi guys, love the pod and the band. Thank you. Really excited for the new album. Thank you. Like Miles, I also turned 30 this year in September.
Yes.
I don't know how you feel about it, but the thought of it makes me feel sick.
You
Haha.
just said that before, Miles. You started there and I feel fucking old. Like,
My
I would-
question is
yeah.
this: have you / did you set yourself any goals to achieve by the time you turn 30? To be honest, I'm not particularly happy about where I'm with where I'm at currently, and I feel like I'm a bit of a rut. I guess a lot of people, especially men, feel like that in modern society. I'm just curious to know, or not. Oh, whether to know or not. Fuck, sorry, I can't speak. I'm just curious to know whether or not you worry about that sort of thing, or if age doesn't really bother you at all. Keep up the good work,
well,
lads.
your 30th was
1912.
Yeah,
Titanic.
very different times when I was 30, but
You still got the beret.
I have.
Do you know what?
And the ham.
birthday meat berry.
Thank you to the pig.
Do you know what? I'm fucking sound with it now. I think at first,
You don't fucking look it.
I think at first, it's daunting. Just like the whole, because I don't think you ever feel your age.
No,
I mean, to an extent, I definitely don't feel as young as I used to be, but I think that's because my lifestyle's changed quite dramatically.
yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Like, I've gone from being a fucking fuckhead pisshead
Yeah,
to like, I'm like,
30k run.
yeah, to like just getting into running and just being sober for half a year. So it's like, on that, I feel a bit more wiser and a bit more together mentally because of that. But I don't necessarily, maybe that is growing up, is become a bit more responsible of my own actions.
I think going to his question, when he said, did you have any goals or whatever to achieve by the time you're 30? Me personally, I never thought or looked that far ahead. When I was in my 20s, I never thought I want to do this by the time I'm 30 or anything like that.
Yeah.
I never was like looking,
I've never had anything
I never
like that.
associated it with wanting to achieve something by being 30. But having said that, I would say since being 30, I feel like it's an age where you start to feel a little bit older, and I feel the pressure of like, what do I want to do in my life? And I feel that personally.
What do you mean?
Well, I feel like up until being 30, I never thought about age or what was ahead.
it's
I was
very
just
true,
always
that.
on the treadmill of this is what you do.
Yeah.
Whereas over the last year or so, since
You've been
being
like,
30,
I don't want to live here for my whole
Yeah, I'm
life.
like, well,
or whatever.
why do
As in you're thinking about the rest of your life more.
well, just
I know
not
what you
even,
mean.
Not like 50 years ahead, but like the next 10 years. It's like, okay, where does the band want to go? What do we want to be creatively? What do I want from my life? I never used to think like that. Where I think like that now,
Interesting.
and I feel like there's a burden from
It's closer, innit?
that personally.
It's closer.
So he's saying, I just thought it was worth saying to him because he said, I'm curious to whether you worry about that sort of stuff or does it bother you? So me personally, my answer is yes.
Yeah, no, I
You feel the opposite, don't you? From being 30.
I feel like I give less of
Yeah,
a fuck now.
I feel like I give more of a
yeah,
fuck
you see,
than ever.
I was, you know, when he said that, did you have any goals and stuff? Like, yeah, I did. I know it's not. It might not be healthy, but I wanted a house. I wanted either a mortgage. I wanted to be settled down. I wanted to be secure in like what I've got. I think because our job is technically like not very secure. It could all sort of fall away, couldn't it? Really, that it's sort of out of your hands a bit, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's sort of to the powers that be. Do you know what I mean? Like you just don't know, do you?
No.
And I think because of that, I wanted to be in a secure environment myself, where if things did go wrong, I'd still got like a house. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And I was like, there's things in place where I'd be secure.
Stuff to fall back
I never
on.
ever thought about that.
Yeah, you see,
ever.
I thought about that because I'm a bit of a control freak, but. Weirdly, I was the same though. I dreaded becoming 30, really dreaded it. But since becoming 30, it's fucking mint. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not arsed.
I actually don't care.
If
If I miss something, I don't
depends
care.
what,
I don't
what you
have
like and where you're at in your life.
I just don't
personally.
have FOMO. That's the biggest thing for me. I don't have like.
It's more
like,
so
say
a
if you usually go-
personal thing, like
Yeah.
career-wise.
I agree. I don't have FOMO.
It's more no. Let me.
I feel pressure on a career level,
No, this way.
personally.
Let me explain the don't give a fuck. I feel confident as myself personally.
Yeah, that's the
That's
thing.
what I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck what people think about. I don't give a fuck what I do. You know, that's me now, but I'm confident in what on a career level. I'm not like I don't give a fuck about work. I don't give a fuck about the band. It's more so like I feel secure and I know
Yeah,
what I'm pulling my weight with it.
100%.
That's the vibe on that. Confidence.
I feel like I
think.
gave less of a fuck when I was in my
Yeah, that's what I'm
20s,
saying.
and I didn't put any. Didn't second guess anything in my 20s. Whereas now I'm like, I doubt it a bit, and I'm
Because
like,
you're fucking sober.
no, it's nothing to do with that.
No, do you
Maybe do you know what it might be?
It's just
I think it might be
things
like
change,
almost like a realization of it's more of like you only like what's the word of it now? Do you only get like
I think it's on personally because I've always felt like that anyway about
it's almost mortality in a way, isn't it?
because what you're saying, like I've always felt that, and I've always said this sort of stuff. Like I've always thought like the pressure of it all. Obviously, you're gonna have a degree of more pressure, but I've always thought like. Do you know what I mean? Like the pressure to do well and like make it do well and like have it as a job. But then I've also thought it's quite interesting. Like I'm trying to think how I can word it because it's hard, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's hard to like because what like I said then really when push comes to shove, it's out of your hands, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I've
I
always
think-
thought about it as like a job and like that pressure of a job, but really. It's out of your hands. So the older I've got, the more I've been like, you know what? It is what it is. You can only do your best.
Yeah, I think I'll be at that point in a few more years, personally.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't think I'm there. I'm at the point where it's like, we're like 10 years in, aren't we? And it's like, you're not the new kids on the block.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
to me, it's like, where do you fit in? That's how I feel about it personally. And I have the fear of everything crumbling.
It's not just us though; it's for everyone else who's from our era.
Yeah.
Think about all the other bands from 10 years ago. Everyone's in the same point, and everyone's doing their own bit to
100%.
do it.
Do you think
It's not just us.
a bit of that as well, though, weirdly, because
Everyone's been there.
You're in it. Sometimes you don't really realise, do you, when you're in it?
Oh,
Like you're
totally.
in it, it's like you're thinking now, like,
eye of the storm.
where is our place? I don't know. But people like might listen to this and go, that's fucking mental. Because I know the bands might listen to this and go, that's fucking weird. Because I see you as like a staple band.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
we sat in like a fucking rehearsal room that we've built in a fucking do you know what I mean? Like in a place we've built up like this whole thing. It's like
That's
No,
like
I'm worrying about shit that hasn't happened yet.
That's very you,
which,
though.
You're like that.
Which isn't.
You've always
That's
been
irrational.
Like that. You've
Yeah,
always
but I
been
feel like
that.
it's amplified now.
yeah.
Irrational. That's
what I
also
mean?
pretty. It's like an irrational proliferation of the mind because you're making up scenarios and then following that track without them
Yeah.
coming to
Power
fruition.
of now.
To take
Fucking
it-
that's
live.
what I
I
struggle-
live by the power of now.
That's what I
actually
have
do.
to really try
You're
hard
sat here now
to-
looking
to
at
be
me
like,
with a fucking
you
GoPro
can't
on you.
control it.
There's nothing there's nothing else
But
going
to
on.
take it back to Sam's question, firstly, I'd say I think it's brave of him to email in a question like that because it's hard, isn't it?
That's
And
why
like
I thought I'd answer it honestly because I'm like, I do feel
he
like
mentioned then about like it's particularly men. I don't know why it is particularly men, but it is. That's the stats.
Don't talk about.
No, don't
problems,
talk.
yeah.
And I think it's important to talk about stuff like this. And also, if you do feel like you're in a bit of a rut, you can make little
you
changes.
can do things to get you
Yeah,
out of it,
exactly,
which I
yeah.
would say has helped me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Go on, list them.
Just fucking exercising more, not drinking as
Exercise,
much.
therapy.
Yeah.
There's many things in place
100%.
which once you start, take the first step to go towards physically, mentally. You know,
I think-
it's easier
I
every
think-
step after.
Acknowledging it.
I think
Yeah.
every single one of us in the band has been in the ruts, 100%.
Absolutely.
Fucking everyone in the world has.
I have to go in fucking a weird walk every morning.
You won't be a human being if you,
Do you know what I
if you
mean?
weren't
Yeah,
in
like,
those positions.
I feel like you find your thing that you know helps you. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whether it be therapy, whether it be walking, whether it be running, whether it be this or it be that. And you find something that works for you. And once you find that thing that works for you, you stick by it and then it can help you get out of the rut. And that's what I'd suggest to Sam. Try a few different things out.
No one's immune either
No.
from sadness and ruts, but it's how you deal with them.
Yeah,
isn't
You'll
it?
naturally find something that works for you.
Like
Sometimes
what Miles was saying before about everyone's got their own telly on and all that.
Yeah.
Which is true. And it's like you said, all them
Losing
examples, like we're in a
signal, the
fucking
static is
blessed
coming.
position.
Oh,
Like, and I
100%.
know that. And it's like, we're sat here in the studio and it's like,
Do you know what,
fuck, do you know what I mean?
That weirdly, like that, it's been spoke about loads now in not just our industry, in TV and everything. That comes with its own things as well of feeling not worth.
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah, imposter
Yeah.
syndrome. Like it is a bit fucked. Do you know what I mean? And
Well, humans aren't designed.
yeah, I'd just say to Sam,
mentally
there's
to
going to be
do it.
something. There'll be something that'll get you out of the rut, and it could be something as simple as just putting an hour aside a day to do something that you want to do for just you. Be
Yeah.
a bit selfish. Do you know what I mean? Like I think a lot of people as well who
It's not
I
even
know in
selfish.
particular.
Just
Yeah,
go to San
self-care.
Sebastian, get the meat hat.
Yeah.
Get the meat hat.
Get the meat hat and the meat. Sometimes you just need. Everyone knows. Sometimes you just need something. You need a bit of you time or a bit of thing.
But what I would
try
say,
to
there's
avoid-
still time, but that also excites me as well.
Yeah.
Even though you like were 30, and it's like, oh shit, but it's like, look what we achieved from being 20 to 30. So I'm
Exactly, yeah.
like, what
I think
what
it's
could happen in 30
do you know
to
what?
40?
I don't
you know
even
what I
think
mean?
it's this deep. I think some people, it's just like, oh my god, I'm 3-0 now. I think it's just as simple as just that. Sometimes,
Yeah,
No,
some
do you know
people.
what I think it
you
is?
feel like you're slipping away.
Yeah,
a bit,
I think it's
Yeah.
that thing what you were saying. I think the biggest reason, and I don't know why, I think that's why 30 is a big birthday. Do you know what I mean? Because weirdly, I think it's the biggest change from being like when you're like,
Well,
either 16,
everyone
18.
around you's settled, and
Yeah, exactly.
like people are
Sometimes-
having kids and shit. So then you're like, should I be having kids? But
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
really want kids now. So it's
Also-
like, what? There's so
I
many
just think
levels to it.
it's like another milestone in
Another
your life.
point
It's like
to bring up.
it's like a huge one. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and I get you probably come to that again when you maybe like come to like retirement age and stuff, because really it's another milestone. Like in your 20s, from 18 to sort of 30, everything's pretty like similar. Do you know what I mean? Like all your mates doing the similar things. And then when you go to 30 plus, like some mates have got like full on careers and like full on dedicated work. Other people still haven't found their thing yet. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's just a big life change. And sometimes if you feel like you're not caught up with other people, caught up in quotations, you know what I mean? Like you could feel in a rut about it, but really you've just not found your thing yet. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Sometimes you can find your thing and it take a year, and you
Even
can be
then, you
fucking-
can find. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You might find your thing you think's your thing, and then you still find a rut within that.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Oh,
find
Everything's
100%.
imbalanced as fuck now.
Yeah.
Like with fucking cost of living, housing crisis, and all that. Like if you compare, the people who are 30 now are only experience what it's like to be 30 now. Like you can't compare yourself to 10 years ago being
No.
30. Your parents being 30. I remember being I've got a few friends who would compare it to when their parents were 30 and they've got like fucking 3 kids and a fucking house and all that shit. And it's a lot more difficult to come by that now. Housing's dead hard. It's like there's a lot more fucking boulders in place that you have to
Oh,
fucking break
100%,
down
yeah,
these
yeah.
days. So you just got to just fucking try your best and be
Sam
as happy
Mellor
as
with
you
the
can.
deep question.
Do you know
Thanks
what I
very
mean?
much, Sam. Go on,
Yeah.
tell me the next question.
Fraser McIntosh says, hello lads, first off I'm loving Gary, what a bop. Me and my fiance Georgia are getting married this year in Scotland. The weekend we're getting married is the weekend you guys are playing Wythenshawe Park, and we're absolutely gutted that we won't be able to make it unless we bin the wedding off, which has been considered by her. Fair play. Any chance you lads could introduce our first this is becoming a thing now,
Yeah,
Josh.
yeah.
Any chance you can introduce our first dance song, which is going to be The Keeper? My fiance would absolutely die if you did this. All the best. Fraser. P.S. Announce a tour soon.
We don't want to die. That'd be a wedding and a funeral at the same time.
I think we should say something like
Fraser and Georgia.
Time to take the dance floor for a fabulous song for a couple. Oh fuck! I was getting carried away.
There's a quid.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh, £2. We can splice this in.
Yeah, Miles can sort it out.
Why?
Time to take the dance floor. Time to stay together. This is the keeper. You can put some reverb on
Time
it,
to
guys.
stay together.
Sorry, that's
fucking got me.
that's fucked. Sorry, no.
Time to stay together.
See you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
See you soon.
Oh shit! Actually, wait, before we go,
From the Blossoms pub.
we're getting fewer emails than ever at the moment. So if you'd like to email in, what's the email, Miles?
Because I've got Discord now. Blossomspubcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Next week I'll be in Marrakesh and I'll be
Fucking hell. See ya.
Bye, guys.